YouTube, how we doing? PPS here. It is YouTube play of the day time. We got one spot. This is I believe my first Sunday show. I've never done a Sunday one, but getting ready to do our 10-mile run today. So I'm taking my time, biding my time a little bit. Wife's still getting ready to do that. So thought I'd pop on here quick and drop a free play for you guys. So as always, we'll get a quick recap in here from our last shows. We did cash a nice plus money spot here. Peterson, I believe, had 3 walks. Irwin had like 9 hits allowed, so you got absolutely throttled there. Heading over to past the prop, we ended up cashing in on Lodolo under 4.5 strikeouts. It was a weird one. We had to wait for our money for all that. So, yeah, that was fun. Also lost our long shot. That was like a plus 700 or plus 400. And so I took off half for that. But it moves us to 20 units, 35 and 24, 20.26 units with that half unit loss I put on the Mariners ultimate team total. And so we head to today. This is our first time crossing the 20 unit threshold. So if you guys could hit that like button, I really appreciate it. And yeah, let me pull up my screen and let's do this thing. So this will be my play I'm going to roll with today. I'm going to roll with the Diamondbacks Reds over 7.5 alternate total. And then Christopher Sanchez, 5 strikeouts at minus 240. It's going to equal out to minus 101. Love this spot, man. Love this spot. Let's start Sanchez. Sanchez has been very, very good this year. Strikeout rate has been pretty significantly higher, 26%. I think that's really to do with how good the changeup has been. 47% whiff rate on that changeup. It is almost 10 miles an hour slower. The ability for him to keep the ball on the ground, limit power, and still have such a low barrel rate against him. Everything goes on the ground. And that changeup is vertical drop, horizontal break is, one of the top in the MLB. Really, really good pitch, obviously coming from the left side. And when you're bringing when you're bringing a sinker, not just a four-seamer, a sinker at 95, it puts you in a really tough spot. The Pirates on the season, 27.8% K rate versus lefties. That is 3rd in the MLB. They also just don't really do support for Skeens in his starts. I think it's just knowing that you are going to be in these games, whether it's a 2-1 game, 3-1 game. You'll need to put a couple across. I feel like they get a little bit of a lackadaisical on these types of games. But this is a great game. This will be a fun one to watch. I wish I was in the area to go see these two pitch. I'm a huge Sanchez fan myself. Excited to watch that game. Going to Arizona. I love this fade of both sides. We have Singer and Zach Gallen here. Gallen just kind of scares me off a little bit. He is very hit or miss. I don't want to fade him specifically, so I like the over in the game. Just 10% walk rate. The hard hit rate is pretty high for a guy who's not really been that bad throughout his career, so I don't expect him to stay this bad. But you are in Great American. It's going to be hot today. And that ball should be flying. So even if he has a good start, say 6 innings, 2 runs, I don't trust that bullpen either. They are still bad at baseball and blew another game yesterday. So I think that side's fine. Going over to Singer, I'm nervous, man. This Arizona team is good. This Arizona team is very good at baseball, and they're very good at hitting. 124 WRC plus, 20% K rate. Singer doesn't strike anybody out already. I'm going to make this one even harder to deal with, too, because if you don't strike them out, they're going to put the ball in play. They don't swing and miss, really, and they have a lot of power. So this is just a recipe for disaster, in my opinion. Reds, as a team, 103 WRC plus. I know I forgot to mention that. So 2 good offenses, 2 bad bullpens, 2 bad starting pitcher, and I don't know what he is anymore, starting pitcher. So I feel like this price is pretty nice for a spot like that. So looking to improve on our 35 and 24. Again, recapping here, Arizona over 7.5. Christopher Sanchez, 5 strikeouts at minus 102. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, if you could hit that like button, maybe if we get some more, maybe I might have to bring out some Sundays again. So I appreciate your support as always. Have a good one, guys, and best of luck on all your bets today.